In today's video, we're going to be reacting to one of Tony Turner's videos, which is titled Aaliyah's Fallout with Ginuwine. Now, before we get into it, I do want to remind you guys that I do have an Amazon wish list. If you guys want to bless me, you don't have to. I'm not asking you to, just letting you know that it exists. And go follow my other channel at Krazy Kay, where I will be reacting to YouTubers. And I'm going to start very soon, maybe today or tomorrow, but don't quote me. Without further more to say, like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your bell post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I drop a video. Let's get into this video.
With both Aaliyah and Ginuwine finding success with Timbaland's production in the mid-90s, they were each bound to eventually work together, especially being part of the Super Friends crew, along with Missy and more. As all of their careers got bigger, some of their friendships would be tested as the years went on.
And unfortunately, we weren't talking when she passed. She wasn't talking to Timbaland, or I think her and Missy fell out as well. But we still had love. Everyone was still loving and all that. But it's just the business, and when you're young, people can separate you. You know, and you don't know how or why.
What exactly caused this rift between Aaliyah and Ginuwine in her last days? Let's talk about it. By 1996, with the release of Aaliyah's One in a Million album and Ginuwine's debut album, Ginuwine, The Bachelor, the sounds of popular R&B took a revolutionary shift, with Timbaland crafting the bulk of each album. Aaliyah and Ginuwine would first work together when he guest starred in her One in a Million music video. He also featured on the One in a Million remix, which was a part of the soundtrack for the movie Sprung, starring Tisha Campbell and Paula J. Parker. After seeing the chemistry between them in the music video, many would speculate that they were dating at the time, which they both denied. Aaliyah once told Vibe magazine, "I think rumors are hilarious. I don't pay them any attention. It goes in one ear and out the other. When you're in this business, you hang out with people and people are like, I wonder are they seeing each other? I never dated Jay."
Not to pause it already, but I feel like the only reason why they could say they weren't dating is because they weren't dating. They probably had a friends with benefits relationship, and that is possible. That's why Aaliyah always referred to her friends as special friends. When you're messing around with someone, you don't necessarily have to say you're dating. You could just say, oh, we're just sex partners, I guess, friends, whatever. So therefore, they did not have to say yes to that question. They were very smart back then with just being friends and doing things behind closed doors. I still think that they were sexually active with each other and they had something going on, whether if it was a relationship or a fling or one night stand, which I don't think it was that, or just friends with benefits. I think that Aaliyah did this a lot with people. And I don't think that she and Jay-Z dated either. I used to think so, but they could have just been sexually active with each other with no title, you know, just friends. And that would explain why when Aaliyah was asked if there was time to date, there's definitely time, but she just doesn't have a boyfriend. But she has friends, and I feel like that was towards friends with benefits. And that's why she could say, no, me and Ginuwine did not date. Ginuwine could have said, no, we did not date, because they didn't have a title. They were just friends with benefits, you know what I'm saying? So I think I'm starting to understand why they denied it, because they really weren't in a relationship. They were just probably screwing around with each other as friends, you know? We were just good friends, close friends, special friends, you know. I told this story before, but I used to watch Vampire Diaries on Netflix and I was in love. Oh my goodness. I remember that when I was younger, but I just wasn't interested in watching it then. But I understand now, really like it. My favorite character is Damon. But anyways, I believe it was Damon. He was messing around with a girl, another vampire, I believe she was, and she was like, so what are we? And he was like, special friends. I believe he said it or either she said it. And special friends just mean you guys are friends with benefits. That's what I'm getting from it, you know. So that just explained what special friends mean to me, and Aaliyah considered her friends that as well. So in Damon's song, he was like, word back home is that you had a special friend, which was Damon. To me, that's what I think it means. But anyways, let's continue.
Starring Tisha Campbell and Paula J. Parker. After seeing the chemistry between them in the music video, many would speculate that they were dating at the time, which they both denied. Aaliyah once told Vibe magazine, "I think rumors are hilarious. I don't pay them any attention. It goes in one ear and out the other. When you're in this business, you hang out with people and people are like, I wonder are they seeing each other? I never dated Jay. I never dated Ginuwine." Knowing and sympathizing with what Aaliyah had went through, especially with her.
Another thing, I just want to say that you can't necessarily say that her and Damon was dating because they never said that themselves. So it was more like they were friends and just seeing where love goes, seeing where their relationship goes, their friendly relationship. So that's why I say Damon wasn't her boyfriend, although they did come out on the red carpet. But I wouldn't say that that was her boyfriend because back then they never put titles on their relationship, which is why they can say with it being the truth that they weren't in a relationship. And now I see why it was so easy for Aaliyah to just leave Jay-Z for Damon, because she wasn't even dating Jay-Z. They were just probably friends with benefits, you know.
First album, and being 9 years her senior, Ginuwine declared, "I made up my mind that I was not going to step to her like that. It worked out better that way because we were friends and we could act silly. Aaliyah and I just enjoyed each other's company." That always been the case, it seems. Once two of the hottest stars at the time do a music video together or songs together, all of a sudden they're a couple.
That's how it goes. I mean, not every celebrity, but oh my goodness, work. Most celebrities do that. They hop on a video with each other and they end up dating. Like Ariana Grande and Big Sean, they hopped on a track together, ended up coming out that they were in a relationship. Who else? Sierra and Future, they made a song together. He appeared in her video. They ended up dating. They even had a whole kid together. Beyonce and Jay-Z started collabing with each other. They end up in a relationship. Rihanna and Drake, they did a song together, and it was rumored that they were dating and they were allegedly planning on having a baby together. I don't know how true that was, or you know, if they ever thought that. And I just feel like that's just what they do. They come together, they make music, and then they end up falling for each other. It happens on set when they're filming movies too, you know. They go work with their co-stars and then they end up really falling in love in real life. That's why I feel like Aaliyah was dating Ginuwine. They hopped on a track together, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always happen like that, but it's either they get spotted out together, booed up, or they do a song together and they eventually come out. But like Aaliyah and Ginuwine, they were very smart. They just kept friends as their title, and I'm pretty sure, like I said, I feel like they had something going on more than just the title of friends. But some people are smart. Some people come out and just say that they're dating. They don't care. And others, they keep it under wraps so that no one can bash them, use it against them, or down them about a breakup. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes when they hop on a song together, something's going on.
All of a sudden, they just have to be dating, especially if the on-screen chemistry seemed too good. Regardless, Aaliyah and Ginuwine continue to build their friendship. She would even babysit for Ginuwine when he would go out to clubs sometimes. They would even go on tour together, a part of the 1997 Budweiser Superfest, which also included Mary J. Blige, Drew Hill, and Bone Thugs and Harmony. While touring, they shared many fun times together, even some that was to be unspoken of, according to R&B veteran Tank, who sung background for both of them on this tour. Aaliyah and Ginuwine would collaborate again for his second album, 100% Ginuwine, on the song Final Warning.
I feel like Final Warning is definitely a red flag that they had something going on. Like I said, probably wasn't a relationship, but I definitely think that they were friends with benefits and something went on. These pictures with Aaliyah and Ginuwine, they scream, we have something going on. And like I said, Aaliyah, when she got older, it was like a 2001 interview, she mentioned something about liking to take baths and have sweets by the bath or whatever. It was on MTV.
I love baths. Absolutely love baths. I like to just draw a nice warm bath with a lot of bubbles, get a few sweets, maybe put them by the bath.
And then Ginuwine had a song back then, around the time they were supposedly dating, I believe, talking about how this girl in his video that he's singing about likes baths, and he mentioned something else about what the woman likes to do.
Only bubble bath. It's a warm bath with a lot of bubbles.
And I don't remember the lyrics, I'll put it right here, but it's like the song was reflecting about Aaliyah. It's like they make music that is back and forth to each other. And I don't think that celebrities just make songs for the heck of it. I definitely think they mean something and it reflects them. Not all the time do artists make meaningful music. They just make music that's pushing a bad agenda, but some music is real. And back then, R&B was definitely real to me. I feel like they were singing about their life experiences that they had with people. And I feel like Ginuwine and Aaliyah has some songs that were going back and forth with each other. And in Final Warning, it's basically about him cheating and her having somewhat of a clue when she's asking who's calling his phone, which clearly is another woman, and he's a cheater and a player, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's real. Like, they had like this thing going on between each other, and when you have a friends with benefits, you probably wouldn't want that other person going out and doing something with someone else, because it is still hurtful, although you guys are not in a relationship, you know. You just want to be with that person and that person only, and not know that they're out doing other things. And I think that's why they probably fell off / business wise. But that's just me. You guys can go with whatever you want to go with. This is just how I feel and what I think and believe. But we are all entitled to our own opinions. I see a lot of people down in the comments saying that no, they didn't date. That is you. You can believe what you want to believe, and I will believe what I want to believe. I believe they dated. Or not dated. There was like this friends with benefits thing going on. And it possibly could have been going on with her and Timbaland too. Who knows?
You know, do you think they're playing games? No, are you playing games with me?
He also had fun memories recording that with Aaliyah.
Me and baby girl, we were in the studio. We were
Who
doing
keeps
Final
calling
Warning
you?
on 100% Ginuwine, and it took us like about 20 minutes to do it, but we stayed in there the whole.
Funny story to my dad's brother, which is his real brother. They just have different dads, same moms. My dad's brother's ex-wife, I believe. Yes, ex-wife. She actually knows Ginuwine, which is really crazy. And my dad's brother's kids are actually my cousins, so that's their mom. And she took a picture with Ginuwine. Now, I'm not going to share the photo because I don't even talk to that side of the family, and I don't want to expose anyone, but she took a picture with Ginuwine. So it's good to know that someone that's within my family knows Ginuwine. It's really crazy, and I'm not sure of where my dad's brother's ex-wife lives. I don't know if she lives where I live, but I know she knows him, which is really wild. Like, if I talked to her, I would definitely see if I could try to talk to Ginuwine. That would be epic, but I don't speak to them, so it'll probably never happen. Never say never.
In there the whole day because I loved her. She loved me. Timbaland, Missy, everybody. We just had fun. So that was one of the days that we stayed in there all day, but it only took us like 20 minutes to do the actual work. So
Around this time, Aaliyah would executive produce for the Romeo Must Die soundtrack, as this was her first.
Also, it's funny how he's releasing this video now that Ginuwine dance is going viral. And I'm not saying he's doing it because he knows that Ginuwine is the talk of the time right now, but it's really crazy how he dropped this. Maybe he did do it because he knows that Ginuwine is trending. Who knows?
First major movie role. Along with creating and selecting her own songs for the soundtrack, she included some of her other favorite artists like Destiny's Child and of course, Ginuwine. She also began working on her third album, which would become her self-titled. Still searching for the right songs, she came across a track Ginuwine recorded for his second album that didn't make the cut, called Miss You. She called him and with his co-signer, recorded her own version that night that she hoped would make the track list. However, Aaliyah's label Blackground quote-unquote thought the song was no smash hit, no smash record, and they left it.
They was holding her back, man. I think that's another reason why she was gonna leave them. They just didn't let her do what she wanted to do. It's like they kept going against what she wanted. She wanted More Than a Woman, I believe, to be #1 or the single, and they changed it to Rock the Boat, and I'm just like, that's one thing they disagree with her on. I'm just gonna say disagree. And now he's saying that Aaliyah wanted to add I Miss You to her album, Aaliyah, and they didn't think it had potential. They were just, trying to stop what she believed should be put out on her album, her hard work. That's probably why she was gonna leave them, because she just couldn't be great, she couldn't prosper, she couldn't grow. But I definitely think that she was murdered over disagreements within her record label and maybe even the people she was working with, like Timbaland, Missy, Ginuwine, such.
Off the album, only to be ironically used as a posthumous tribute single in 2002, becoming one of Aaliyah's biggest hits. After learning of the accident by phone call, Ginuwine remembers being devastated, which was even more realized when he was pictured leaving her funeral. From there, just days later, he would appear with Missy and Timbaland on.
It's so hard to see her funeral pictures. Like, I could just feel their pain and sorrow through the pictures, and it's very sad. Like, just going to a funeral is scarring. Even seeing the pictures of someone else's funeral is very scarring. Like, it's just painful. I wasn't even there, but I feel their pain, especially the parents. And also, someone else said that Barry was at the funeral, but I don't see any pictures of him. I think I seen one where it was a man that looked like him. It could have been him, but I'm gonna have to make that its own video and try to scout out those pictures and see if I can find the people that I don't think were there.
Stage at the 2001 VMAs and part of a moving tribute which also featured Janet Jackson and Aaliyah's brother Rashad. Months later, he would sing on and appear in a music video for Missy Elliott's single Takeaway, which she would dedicate to the memory of Aaliyah. Y'all remember that part where he reaches and touches her face in the water? That part always gets me. It also came out that Aaliyah and Ginuwine were originally cast in lead roles for the movie You Got Served, but it was put on hold because of Aaliyah's passing. The director decided to keep their names for the characters, with Elgin, Ginuwine's real name by the way, being recast to Marcus Houston, and Leah being recast to Jennifer Freeman. For Aaliyah's 15th anniversary, Ginuwine will come under major scrutiny when he posted and mistaked social media influencer B. Simone for Aaliyah in an Instagram post. Now Ginuwine, really? He knew better.
Oh my.
I don't like when people can't tell when there's an actual picture of Aaliyah versus a picture that's of someone random. Like, I can tell Aaliyah from any picture. Like, no, I couldn't have got that mistaken. I wonder what he was thinking.
This really made people question their friendship simply because he couldn't even tell the difference between a lookalike and the real Aaliyah.
I feel like Aaliyah's friends, Ginuwine, Timbaland, they're trying to get people to replace Aaliyah. That's probably why he did it. Like, he thought that this was going to push the wave of B. Simone becoming the next Aaliyah or making content portraying Aaliyah. And Timbaland, he tried to put out an artist, Tink, I believe, and she did a remix to One in a Million. People weren't feeling it. It's like they're trying to replace Aaliyah, and I'm not liking it at all. Like, just let her live on. You guys clearly wanted her gone, so just leave it alone now. No one will ever be Aaliyah.
To be honest, they don't even look that much alike.
No.
Stemming from Ginuwine's interview that revealed their falling out, it all seemed to do with business. Ginuwine never really went into specifics, but it most likely had to do with the shady business Blackground Records would become known for, with Aaliyah and Ginuwine caught in the middle. Ginuwine even had a falling out with Timbaland as well years later, since he felt like he ditched him to focus on producing and promoting more popular acts like Justin Timberlake and Nelly Furtado. As a side note, Ginuwine recently became
Blackground Records was just very greedy. They did go after the highest and most famous artists on their record labels, and I'm not saying Justin Timberlake was on the record label. I'm just saying that that's probably why they were pushing Timbaland to work with artists that were popular, you know what I'm saying? And it's really crazy. It's starting to make sense. You know, Aaliyah was gonna leave them, so that will leave them with no money. Hence to why they killed her. Like, they were just money hungry. Maybe if they weren't greedy, Aaliyah would still be here, and a lot of people would probably still be making music.
viral meme because of his eccentric dancing choices.
That you still care.
He took it in stride,
Ginuwine
but
is
gave a
old
bittersweet
and weird.
response to the social media attention he created, saying, "I didn't even know I was newsworthy, funny or not." The thing is, most of us who are old enough to remember know that Ginuwine was always extra in his performances. Let's flash back to 106 in Park, shall we?
Yo, I seen doctors use that electricity to shock his heart, but y'all don't have that. So what you need to do is pump his heart, and it'll bring him back, yo.
That's so weird. That is so weird and cringy. He brought a whole hospital bed on stage. That wasn't it.
This industry is harsh, and this shows that one decade you can be the hottest thing out and one of the biggest heartthrobs. Then the next, you can feel forgotten and almost non-existent and become a laughingstock. Of course, every major artist has their heyday, and while some remain active, the others bow out gracefully. Ginuwine still has a love for singing and performing, and of that, a few quirky seconds of it goes viral with mostly the intention to ridicule him. God forbid, something were to happen to him, the same ones teasing him would then be showing how much love they have for him after it was already too late. Oh, Pony was one of my favorite songs. In Those Jeans and Differences was some of my favorite songs. It's like, now you want to show him love? When just last week, you were basically teasing him and reposting memes.
People
This is
weird.
just a hypothetical situation, but as time has shown, it really happens all the time. Bringing it back to Aaliyah, no one can imagine what would happen to her on her way back from the Bahamas. But some of her friendships were left shaky because they never got a chance to reconcile and make up. In the end, the drama, petty arguments, and holding grudges are definitely not worth it. As life has shown, tomorrow is promised to no one. Nevertheless, both Aaliyah
That's why I feel like if you're young and you're thinking about having kids, you should just do it. Like, don't wait until you're 30 because life is never promised. Just imagine if Aaliyah would have kept her daughter or son, whatever, from the R. Kelly relationship. She would have had a daughter today to be remembered, a piece of her. But because they probably were telling her she's too young to have a baby, which she was, but it happened. She got rid of it. Just imagine if she just would have kept it because it happened, you know? It's just, life is not promised. If you want to have kids, have kids. You should at least be 18 and up. That's all I'm saying, okay? 18 and up. But if you're put in a bad situation, like Aaliyah was put in a bad situation, her parents shouldn't have been letting her do that, so that's why it happened at a young age or under a legal age. It happened, but my earring just fell out. But if you want to, you know, have kids, you're 18, do it. Because something bad could just happen the next day and you didn't get to experience what you wanted to experience.
Aaliyah and Ginuwine created classics and have left their mark in not only R&B music, but in pop culture in general. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.
What touched my heart one time is Missy called me and she said she had a dream, And she said she woke up crying, and I was like, "So what happened?" She was like, "It was about baby girl, because we call Aaliyah baby girl." And she said she told me to tell you that she's not mad at you and she forgives you. And dude, we bawled crying, because I always had that empty space in my heart. Do you understand what it feels like to have someone that you love and get called and they were in a plane accident? Like, no, dude.
If you guys have grudges against someone that you know you love, just tell them that you forgive them and that you're sorry if you did anything, because tomorrow is not promised. I bet that they wish they could just tell her that they are sorry and reconcile everything, because it was just probably something petty and not worth arguing about, because now she's gone and they can't tell her anything. That's crazy. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was a really good video. I heard some information within that video that I've never heard before, especially about Aaliyah and Ginuwine. You guys let me know what you think of everything. Do you think Ginuwine and Aaliyah dated? Which I know half of you don't think so. So what's the point of asking that question? But let me know. Really quickly, I just want to say that I hope you guys will be so kind as to take some time out of your day to go and support my mother's candle business. Go and get you some beautiful candles. They come in beautiful holsters. They smell absolutely gorgeous. Go and get you one, and my mother and I would really appreciate it. Make sure to support. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay crazy.
Aaliyah was deeply loved and would be so deeply missed. I think I speak for all of us standing here when I say she was definitely one in a million.
Do you remember that one night when we fell in love? What we had felt so right, 'cause we had trust. Now it's drowning in our lives. I know we're broken up, you know the feelings deep inside. So what's you, what we've been through?